Hey, Phobos sisters, brothers, and others, I'm Jynx.
I'm clueless.
And this is Sisters of the Macabre. I'm cueing the intro.
Do 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 do.
Ba-da-da-da. Okay. Okay, so welcome to another witching hour, formerly known as the Witch's Call. Blah blah blah. Today Q had a couple questions, so we're going to go over those today, and hopefully I'm able to answer those questions eloquently. We will see. Is it time yet?
I don't know, is it?
I mean, you tell me, what do you feel?
I don't know. I don't want to be rude.
Okay. Do you ever, like, I guess we're already veering off but this is good. This is good. This is a good learning lesson. So, do you feel anything like maybe in your neck or in your shoulders when you do
No.
that? No.
No.
Okay, do you feel anything at all? Any heat? Any reaction, any tingles?
No.
No?
Not right
Okay.
now, as of the moment. But I feel like a dog, just like drooling after a bone right now. It's like, can I have it yet? Give the command word. Can I? Can I? Can I?
You're waiting for the okay.
Yeah. It's like, but I don't feel like I'm connected with them as much.
Is that today or is that always?
Some of the time.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Sometimes I don't feel super connected either, and then other times I quite literally will feel their energy not in my body but deeper and in my soul, and it cuz that's what it is the energetic connection is it's speaking through your soul so your body will understand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to say. But I mean, that's very normal, especially starting out. It's hard to first off figure out mundane versus magic because as you get more into it and you start seeing these synchronicities, you're like, "Oh, wait a minute. There was a reason for that. There was a reason for this. There was a reason for that. There was a reason for this." Yes, sometimes things do just happen. So it's a kind of battle between mundane and magic. Try to take the mundane over the magic. But also keep it in the back of your mind, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but yes, you may drink. You have the okay.
Ooh, that's nice and chill. Ooh. I think I should have taken that as the okay. It's not been in the fridge for weeks. And yeah, it's nice and chilled.
Well, and there you go. There are signs they will tell you.
Ooh.
It's just sometimes it's hard to catch. It's very hard to catch. For me, signs, I had my not new spirit guide, but I have been newly awoken to working with
Who?
him. So I had my spirit guide, Gray.
Gray, nice.
Yeah, I was calling him Greg, and then he was like, "You're close, but you're not there." And we had this
Ooh.
conversation while I was driving, and I was like, "Oh, it's Gray." It's like, "There you go, kid. There you go." It's like, all right, all right." But yes, so what?
That is so fucking flavorful. It's never tasted like that before.
Ooh, okay. Here's another interesting little tidbit. Deities can taste things through you. And you might be tasting what they're tasting. You can taste things through deities as well.
It
Is
tastes
it too
like,
much?
like peach juice and somebody put peach rings in it.
Okay.
instead of ice, and it's just like, "Ooh, that's a lot of peaches." I still like it, but fuck.
It's a lot. That's fair.
It's still good though.
Yeah, you could very much be tasting it through somebody, or somebody is.
Hey, Monster, send me more Monster.
Right. Look, Monster Energy drink, man. I live off this shit. The only reason I don't have one today is because I woke up and was too lazy to go to the gas station. Because I'm out.
Same. We're not sponsored, by the way,
Yeah, no,
but
we're
we
not
could be.
sponsored. I wish we were. Shit.
Can you imagine?
Getting cases of fucking Monster.
Fucking yes.
We already talked about them.
We could be.
Hey, hey,
Monster.
hey, Monster. Wink, wink,
Monster.
nudge, nudge. Little slutty
Little
clavicle.
shoulder action. Jynx, go show
Oh.
them your slutty clavicles. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Back on target. Back on target.
Oh man. So you do shoulders, I do clavicles. We're good. We're good. We have the double sexy. Then we need your wife to do a hair flip and
I
then we're
mean,
fine.
I might have to beat some ass, but yeah.
He actually thought about
Whose
it.
wife you looking at? Not mine. Mine.
Oh no. Okay, all right. So let's get into your questions. So I know you had asked about altar basics. I've had multiple different altars in my life. I started with 3 of them by my kitchen, and then I went to a table in my living room area, and now they're all in my room. Just because I'm used to the energy, and I like having them near me and whatnot. And I'll whoa.
You good? I felt something.
Yeah, I'm okay. I just like I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, I felt something right there too. It was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Are we getting the same message here?
Apparently, which is fine.
I don't know what the message is.
Well, we're talking about altars being in rooms, so I think what they kind of want me to say is what I was getting at before I stuttered and had that oof. Um, when sleeping and when just around that energy a lot in general, you do kind of start to attune to it. Much like in D&D, after 3 days something is attuned to you if it requires attunement. It's obviously not that fast. It takes time and it's a very gradual attunement, but that is a really good way to get closer to your deities where you have something that represents them either always on you or always in an area that you're in or that you spend most time in. So for me, they're right next to my bed. As the Jack boy. It's the Opalope.
Opelope.
But yes, so attunement. It takes attunement, and as you do get more attuned to your deities and more used to them, it will be a lot easier for you to kind of discern what's happening and stuff like that. But it also is going to take you working on your clairsentience and like all of your psychic abilities. That's something that you're going to need to work on as well, and we can go over that in another episode or just personally ourselves, whichever you prefer.
Probably that one would be personal.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm trying to get to this stuff and we keep going off, but that was
Sorry.
no, that
Sorry.
wasn't you. That
That
was
is
important. That's not you. That's
it's
the
like what
thing.
is the basic things that we need when starting with making an altar
Right.
or a tribute area. I
Right.
want to make this my tribute area, but I don't know where to start.
Well, with that intention that you've already done, you've already begun. Obviously you'll want to clean space. Speaking of, I need to clean my altar. Oops.
I need to clean mine.
Yeah.
But it's got glow. It looks like a constellation.
There you go. Um,
Not any in particular, but you know.
no, you're good. So for altars, again, I've had many in my life, and the ones that are always the same is I always have an offering bowl or like a cup of some sort for every single one of them. Um, the one in my room right now is a little bit different. And the only reason for that is once a week I will do offerings. I will make drinks. I will put food out. I will, do these things once a week just to, say, hey, I appreciate you. I love you, whatnot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding. Thank you for teaching, everything. And so once a week, they will have either food or drink or something that they have asked for. And of course, they have little gifts on them, like, for Artemis, there was one day I had gotten a blue kyanite, and she came up to me and was like, kyanite, kyanite. And I didn't really get it. And so this was still back when I was a baby, like baby witch. And so I used my pendulum and a pendulum board, and she spelled Kya, and I was like, oh, you want the kyanite? And she's like, yes! So that went on her altar. Obviously, deities will ask for things. You can offer them things.
I like to imagine they have voices.
They do.
No, I mean like that I can hear their voices, but who fucking knows? I can imagine just like in that situation. Dumb bitch, finally.
I mean, it's Artemis.
Finally.
It's Artemis. She has yelled at me before, not in like a mean way. But I mean, I told you about the time that she taught me a really hard lesson. I think I did anyway.
I think you did too.
Yeah, when she sent me the spirit at fucking 1:23 in the morning or whatever it was. And I was like, help? Obviously, I didn't know how to ask for help. And I think her exact words were, do you see how easy that was?
To ask for help or to get a spirit?
To ask for help. Because the spirit that she sent me, it was a really negative energy. It wasn't gonna hurt me, and I think I knew that. Because,
It
like,
was just a bitter, petty energy then. Got it.
no, it was heavy, and it was a very negative energy. It was scary. It scared the hell out of me, but for some reason I think I knew that it wasn't gonna hurt me. Because again, I went to sleep after that. I tried to cleanse it, didn't work. I grabbed my amethyst and went to sleep. Also, I knew I was safe. Like, I had my guardian, everybody else, and guardian would not have allowed it in, first of all. But, like, Artemis was probably like, let it happen. Let it happen. She needs this. So I
She'll
knew,
learn.
yeah.
She'll learn.
I knew I was safe, but I was scared. It was the middle of the fucking night. I was terrified. In my dream, I was being possessed, and then I woke up, my body physically, like, in the same position as I was, like, kind of watching myself. In the dream, I was watching myself, kind of like from above. And then there was this girl, and there was a spirit going through her, and she was touching my shoulder, and I was laying down on a bed. My back arches off of the bed, and that's how I woke up, with my body actually arching off the bed. And so it was bad. I don't think I went into that much detail, but there's a little bit more of the story. But that scared the shit out of me. Of course it did. Anyway, so for altars,
I used to sleepwalk.
oh, did you?
Yeah, and so does my younger sister, and that shit was fucking hilarious, but scary as shit, especially when you're watching Paranormal Activity.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah.
All of a sudden, every little innocent thing that she was doing, the devil's got her.
So with altars, you always want to have some kind of offering thing available to them, unless you do the once a week thing, which again is fine too. That's going to be based off of your deities. But when I first started, everybody had like a little cup. I'd fill it with candy or cookies or kind of anything that anything I had on hand or anything that they wanted that I could give them at the time. So anything for offerings, a candle. Now this can be an actual candle with flames, or it can be, I use LED candles. And I used to use candles with flames, but I have a lot of smoke damage now in my apartment, so I had to stop doing that. Yeah, because I mean, I would leave candles running all day. And that's actually one really good way to speak with your deities as well, is you can learn to read flames, because flames flicker. And so they'll actually answer you through the flames. I've asked in the same situation with Artemis earlier, I held her candle, I lit it, I held her candle, I said, Artemis, would you please help me get rid of this spirit? And her candle would flicker a lot, and then it just stopped. And I panicked. I was like, did I just ask for did I fuck up? Like, what happened? Less than a minute later, energy was gone. It was fine. And then her candle starts flickering again as soon as the energy's gone. And I was like, oh, okay. That was you stepping away for a second. Okay. And so you can learn to read your deity's responses through candle flames, which is kind of cool. Actually, I've burned incense for Loki, and he'll like send me shapes and shadows. He's actually it was really not shapes and shadows, but like shapes in the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually shown me a dancing couple dancing up through the smoke.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
It was really cute. So they can do that too. But yeah, so candles of any kind, it can be LED or flame candles, anything. I draw on mine.
I painted mine with
there
Vanta
you go.
Black and put some what do you call it? Glow in the dark powder.
Oh, okay, nice.
I made a mistake, so I'm gonna have to like scrape it down a bit, but yeah, it's very nice. Use multiple colors so it looks like a constellation and nebula.
There's no need for change.
But it takes a while.
I have been told there is no need for change.
It looked like I spilled like milk all over it. I would like to clean it up.
I don't know. They say that they like it. So, anyway, that could be a discussion between you guys too. I mean, you have like necklaces and stuff. You can use them as a pendulum and talk to them then.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basics for altars is anything like an offering area. Obviously, anything that they ask for or anything that you kind of intuitively want to give them. You can give them offerings that they can reject offerings. It's very normal. It's just like, no thanks. You know, kind of thing. They obviously appreciate the thought behind it, but sometimes it's just not what they want, and that's okay. So they can reject offerings. Usually for me, I will ask them what they want. Or I'll say, hey, out of these things, which of these would you like? Or something to that effect. Or they'll just be like, hey, kid, I got something I want you to buy for me. They will tell me, which helps me because I have ADHD, and if you don't tell me outright, I won't understand a damn thing. So anyway,
Same.
so yes, for altars, do your research as well. On every time you're going to work with somebody, do your research on them, try to get to know them, figure out what they like. You know? I mean, hell, take Artemis for example. I know that she likes cedar. That's one of her trees, is cedar trees. So you can find like a cedar smudge stick and give that an offering. You can give her cedar incense. You can give her kyanite. She likes kyanite. She's highly protective. You could give her some protective stones. You can give her anything to symbolize the moon or the sun for her twin brother Apollo, you know, giving them both the respect that they deserve. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. Do your research, figure out what they are associated with, and offer those things. That's altars. That was a way long over explained crap.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere, and sometimes the beginning
Right.
is a little long-winded, but it is informative.
Right. And like,
do colors play a role?
Yes, and we will actually get into color magic later in this episode.
Okay.
Yes. So we will get into that, I promise. I have that. I literally have notes of exactly what we're going to talk about.
Oh. Look, yeah.
I wrote down the questions and what you wanted to know about. So I was like, okay, I can
Fuck
put this
yeah.
into an episode. But yes, basics would be any type of candle, an offering area. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bowl because again, I don't have a bowl. Just having an offering area for them, make it clean, give it intention, make that, hey, this space is specifically for so and so, whatnot. Or this is specifically an altar space and things like that. So literal base, intention, and a space. Anyway. All right. I know that you and I had talked about spell work
Mhm.
a little bit, and I talked about coffee grounds, and you had some questions about that. So I'm gonna get a little bit more into detail. Coffee grounds and spell work are fucking awesome. Coffee grounds.
Because you get to drink what you practice with.
No, I don't actually, because usually I do a lot of candle magic, so that just melts into the.
Mm.
I would not drink those now. No, and I use
God
instant.
damn.
So I actually use instant coffee in my spell work. Coffee grounds are really great. They don't just speed us up. They don't just wake us up. They also wake up magic. They wake up the spell. They wake up the energy. And that is really helpful for maybe if you have been exhausted lately and you just need a pick me up and coffee is not doing it, put it in a spell. Spells can be very long winded and ritualistic, but they can also be quite literally saying something's going to happen or saying something has already happened and bringing that into fruition. Spells can be as simple or as difficult as you personally make them. It just depends on what you are putting into it and what you are putting out of it. What are you putting out into the universe for this to happen? So for me, I like coffee grounds sometimes. Sometimes it's a pick me up, sometimes it's a can you please make this fucking work faster cuz I'm impatient and I need this now.
Yeah.
But with coffee grounds, this is a warning. They do catch fire. A lot of times when I am doing any kind of spell work with candle magic, because that's my main source. What?
They catch fire? Or does it not
They do
breeze
catch fire.
past that? They catch fire?
Yes, they do. I'll explain it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I will
I'm
explain
sorry.
how I found that out. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just saw the look on your face and I was like, what's up?
I'm sorry. It's
So
just they catch
it's okay.
fire?
They do. They catch fire. Um,
What?
Especially in candle magic, you are essentially playing with fire. So, for me, I mean, I have burned many things. I have anointed candles with oils and herbs and things like that, and I've never had them catch fire necessarily. But oh boy, I took an empty candle holder, a candle receptacle. I took an empty one and I put coffee grounds in the bottom of it. I put in a red candle. I was going to make a creativity spell. So I did the things that I needed to do for that. And I lit it. And then again, I was expecting it to just go out because that's usually how it works. But the coffee grounds caught on fire and almost shattered the glass.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to work at a candle
Yeah.
factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter
Yeah.
what they say, shit can happen.
Yes.
My necklace, I lightly tapped it on my headphones and now it is oh, how the fuck did you do that? It was tangled up in the cord of my fucking headphones, like and it wouldn't let go. And the second that like I show you, it's just like, oh, gonna fall off now. But this is my
Okay.
favorite thing to ever have gotten. I did a
Oh, that's
trade.
cute.
Well, I paid for this one. This was, like,
Uh-huh.
150, but that's an actual
Mhm.
pearl. I absolutely love Mama
Oh,
D.
nice.
It's a
Nice.
necklace.
That's
And she does this thing
beautiful.
where, she gets this stuff and then she decorates it, and if 'cause she's also a witch,
Mhm.
and she's really nice. I love Mama D. And, basically she makes things that she feels that people need. And if,
Mhm.
nobody collects it in, like, the week or, like, in 3 weeks, she'll, deconstruct it and then make something completely new with it.
Mm.
So it's
That's
kind of just like
nice.
she's recycling everything that she has.
Mhm.
So, like, yeah, she doesn't have the same thing, like, every time, but
I'm listening.
she reuses everything that she has.
You wanna know what's really weird about that? You
Huh.
saying that? I think this is it. I'm about to do that with my bracelets. Oh, no,
Do
I said it.
it! Yes.
So I make themed bracelets and things like that too. I'm not sure which. I have 3 packages. I'm not sure which one this is in. I have so the way that I made bracelets before, I'm actually changing up how I do it now. I'm gonna make them into more of the actual like vinyl ones instead of like I don't have any right next to me, but usually they're like all the way around on a stretchy band.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna take everything that I have made and I'm actually gonna turn them into vinyl ones instead.
Vinyl?
And yeah, I don't have a bracelet I can't show you.
You're good.
So the next thing that you had asked me about was like candles, like candle magic and colors
Mhm.
and what they mean. So for me, candle magic is my preferred method. I feel like it
Mhm.
just kind of helps me focus on what's happening because it gives me a focal point. And I have ADHD, so for me that kind of helps.
Yeah.
It helps me stay focused in it. Because I can't meditate, I can't stay focused very long. I lose my mind.
We timed it every 2 minutes for both of
Literally,
us.
it happens
Every
every
2
fucking 2 minutes.
minutes. At
Mhm.
least it's I don't know how to spin this positively.
At least
At
it's
least we know
even.
now.
Yeah.
My OCD with even numbers is fucking with me. I do appreciate every 2 minutes.
Until we realize that it's happening and then we stop. But
Yeah,
you okay?
yeah. It I was digging for something underneath my desk and I hit my head on the altar.
Ooh, ow.
It's my own damn fault.
So again, for me, candle magic, the flame kind of helps me keep focused in it. Because I find flames interesting as fuck. I always have. I've always loved flames. You can ask you can ask our mutual friend. She knows. She took a chemistry class with me. When we got to light chestnuts on fire, it was a glorious day.
Was that also for Christmas?
I don't remember. I just know we were
Because
like
that sounds like
lighting
a Christmas
chestnuts
thing,
on
roasting
fire.
chestnuts on a fire.
Yeah, I know. But like no, I don't remember when it was. Maybe she will, but yeah, no. I'm a pyro. I always have been. I've always been fascinated with fire. So for me, that helps keep me in the moment, in the spell, in the intentions and in the energy of it.
Mhm.
Obviously that's not the only way to do magic. It's just a good way for me personally. And for a lot of others. I mean, cord cuttings are usually done with some type of candles to represent people, because that's what candles can do. Candles can represent people, candles can represent the intention, candles can literally be anything. And that's something that I kind of love, that they're so moldable. You can carve your intentions into them. You can carve names into them. You can carve anything into them. You can anoint them with oils and herbs and things like that. They're so fucking versatile. And I've heard around lately that you shouldn't be using white candles in your spell work. And that is complete and utter bullshit. For anybody
Why?
saying, well, I'll get into it, I promise. Anybody
Okay,
saying
sorry.
that, no, you're fine. You're good. You're excited. I like that. Um, for anybody saying that you cannot use white candles in magic is complete. It's bullshit. They're wrong. Point blank. Period. They are wrong because white is a blank canvas. White can be anything. You know how we've talked about before, rosemary can be a substitute for almost anything else,
Mm-hmm.
herb wise. White candles are a substitute for any other color. You can use a white candle in a prosperity work. Usually you would use green for that. Or if you want to bring in luck or things like that, you can use a white candle for that. You can use a white candle and a blue working. You want to bring in some relaxation? You want to soothe? Do you want to protect from the evil eye? You can use a white candle for that. Or a blue candle. Or if you're protecting.
My family has beef with the evil eye.
Oh, oh. Oh, well. Mm. Knowing what I know about your family, they're the ones who cause it.
I'll tell you in a bit, like after this, but yeah.
A white candle is a blank canvas. And what the fuck do you think they used in candle workings before dye was created? Witches are not new.
Uh, there have always been things to use to color things. Yeah, that's always been the thing. Typically.
Yeah.
But witches make do.
White candles are a substitution for any other color candle. So, the book that I'm going to be taking the color magic from, this is not everything that these colors do, it's a base. And we can actually go into, like, we can do an episode on every color if we wanted to. Or do a full-on episode on just candle colors and magic and what the colors mean in magic and things like that. But the book I'm reading from is actually one of my favorite books on runes. It's called The Runes. It's by Lisa Pichel. This is a great book. It really helps you understand runes. It gives you like it's almost like a guidebook in tarot. But it goes into so much detail. It's a great book. Anybody who is interested in getting into runes, A Practical Guide to the Runes by Lisa Pichel. I think that's how you say her name. I'm not sure, but either way, great book. Great book. It also has appendixes that have color magic and things like that. So, I'm gonna read from this specifically. I know more. I know more, but just to have some kind of documentation. So green is for healing, it's for health and prosperity, luck, fertility, things like that. Any kind of like prosperity spell jar, things like that, put towards your put close to your front doors if you can. And that's gonna welcome that energy in. You have brown, protection of physical objects and magic for animals. Because they need some help too sometimes.
Yeah.
Yellow is really good for communication, attraction, positivity, and sometimes even legalities. So if you're having any kind of legal troubles, you can use a yellow candle in your spell work. Or black, depending on if you're looking for protection from that or not. Orange is also a really attractive, color. It's good for luck. It's good for like creativity and bringing things in. Red is for sexual love, protection, courage, and vital health, but it's also really good for banishing and things like that. Think of like spices. Some people really like spice, some people really don't like spice. Blue is for like healing, peace, meditation, restoration, things like that. Purple is for power, prosperity, healing. I've also known purple to be a really good color to symbolize like spirit and kind of bring things into the spirit. White is protection, purity, truth. It's also, again, a black. It's a blank canvas. It's everything. It's the same as like quartz. You know how we've talked about how quartz is a dual stone?
Yeah.
Any energy you put into it, it will amplify it. It's the same with candles. White is a clear quartz. I don't know if that helps anybody, but white candles can do anything and everything and will. Just give it the intention. Tell it the energy that it needs to exude and give it to it. And then black is for absorption, destruction, taking care of negativity, protection, things like that. I did read from this, but I also added some of my own things in there, some of the things that I know. Because again, this is not the only things that they do. Okay, it's a base, and that's why I said that before I started reading this. It's a base of the things that these colors can do, but colors symbolize so much more than just a couple words. It's the same with like if you go into a crystal shop and you see a crystal that has like 3 bullet points. Meanwhile, you come to my shop and any kind of crystal that you're looking at or even looking for, I will give you a fucking paragraph of what it does. I can tell you things that a lot of people don't know about crystals. I don't know everything. I'm not going to pretend to know everything, but I know a lot because I've done hundreds of hours worth of research. That's the whole point. So we can go into like an actual episode where we just talk about colors and what all they do and stuff like that. And then like really good uses for spells for those colors, if that's something that you want to do at a later date. But
yes.
Okay. But yeah, that's
I like to stay informed.
Yeah. And I like to teach. I also like to learn. So if you have a question that I don't know the answer to, we're going to find out together. Because obviously I don't know everything. I'm never going to know everything. I don't want to know everything. But there's a lot of people out there that don't know.
That would be kind of boring.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people out there that don't know that most quartz can actually like reverse cancer cells. Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't know that. There's a lot of people that don't know that bloodstone, specifically dragon's bloodstone, I haven't tried this with African bloodstone, but bloodstone can quite literally reverse diabetes. I was pre-diabetic and I started carrying bloodstone. Obviously, there's more to it than just that, but that energy does help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
People
bloodstone.
don't understand. Oh, yeah, I love bloodstone. Bloodstone's awesome. It's one of my favorite crystals.
I want to get my hands on one.
I sell them. Do you want me to send you one?
Yes! But yes, to be God. Bloodstone.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Kicks its ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. What I'm going to do for you right now is I am going to send you a link, and it's going to be to my inventory meanings. So everything that I have in inventory, all of the meanings for like meanings and what they do is in this document. And I think the first, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the first 3 pages are the actual crystals that I have. Okay, so the first 3 pages of what I just sent you, inventory meanings full, is the crystals that I have. And so you can tell me what you want from there, okay? Well, that's everything that I was going to talk about. I don't have a whole lot anymore. Honestly, we probably only have like an hour's worth of content, which is fine with me.
You know what? Let's do a yes or no checklist.
On what?
Oh, now you let me fucking have it. All right.
Ooh, pretty.
Should you or can you put a dagger on your altar?
You can. Absolutely, you can if you want to.
Okay.
It depends. It's going to depend on you and your deities. But, like, if you have any war aspects, having weaponry around is great. Even tricksters, like Loki, he would probably enjoy that.
Yeah, somebody didn't want to let me have it until I was asking you if it can be on there. Like, at first it was just like, I can't fucking lift this. Why can't I fucking lift this? Like, wait, can I have? And then they let me have it. It's like, you fuckheads! So they want it. They want it.
Yes.
Is it a preliminary thing?
They probably wanted you to show it off to me, which is beautiful. I like it. I like that a lot. They're like, look at my trinket. But what was the preliminary what?
Is it like a thing you have to have?
No.
Because I've heard of that before, where like you have to have a goblet and you have to have a dagger or a knife.
No.
And you have to have candles.
Here's the thing that I'm going to say, and I guess I should have said this at the very beginning.
I am asking for clarification so that then
No,
there
and
is
please
no...
do.
Like, what do you call
No
it?
confusion and stuff like that, and people don't feel like
Yes.
they're forced to do something. And no,
Yes.
please do. I love the questions, you know? Honestly, an altar is what you and your deities make it. It does not have to have any one specific thing. For me personally, I've always had candles, I've always had an offering area, I've always had this, I've always had that, you know?
Mhm.
But that's me personally. It's always going to depend on, first of all, how much room do you have? Because they will work within the space that they are allotted. Loki will try to branch out of that. I promise you. So,
That's fair
boundaries.
enough.
We've talked about boundaries. Keep your boundaries with your deities. It's okay to. And if they get mad at you, well, that's on them, not on you.
Yeah, keep your boundaries. We're not airing that episode, but yeah, keep your boundaries.
Yeah, we tried to re-record that episode. I don't know if I'm gonna post that one or not. I prefer when things come more organically because this is a teaching moment, but it's also for us to talk about and stuff like that. And I don't know, I prefer the organicness of it. But anyway, so you do not have to have any one specific thing. Your altar needs to be what you and your deities need it to be or want it to be.
Mhm.
You know, you don't always have to worry about going out and buying offerings and buying this and buying that. Sometimes it is just as simple as, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's go spend some time together. Especially because, like, I know I'm broke during this season. This is holiday season. I am broke, you know? But, you know, anything can be an offering to a deity. If you have ADHD or, you know, other mental issues that where you struggle with, you know, being able to take a shower or being able to clean or things like that, you know, you can offer those to deities.
Yeah.
And that sometimes doing it for somebody else can also help you. That is acceptable. Obviously, speak with your deities about it, but like, there are so many things that you can do in offering to deities, and it don't have to be physical objects or food or drinks or anything like that. And I still struggle with this. I talk about this, but even I still struggle with this. Because one thing that they will tell you always is do not compare yourself to somebody else. And that is so freaking true in the craft, it's not even funny.
I kind of look at it as if you yourself are a bird, you should not be comparing yourself to a monkey.
Exactly. Everybody's different. No one person is going to be the exact same as somebody else, and that's okay. That's the beauty of life. Even twins are two very completely different people, whether they have the same interests or not. They're still two completely different people. You know? No one practitioner is going to be the same as the other, and that's okay. Talk to your deities and find out what works for you. Always. What works for you, what works for them. And sometimes those may clash, and sometimes they might say, you know, hey, not into this. They might reject an offering, and that's okay too. You can ask them why, you can figure it out, you can talk about it. Sometimes they just don't want that right then. Speaking of, I have gummy worms that I need to go give them, but I'll do that later. Anyway. I bought the gummy worms because I needed cash back, but the fucking self-serve thing at Walmart wasn't giving out cash, and it doesn't tell you that. So of course I'm trying to get cash out, but it keeps declining, and I'm like, I have money in my account, what do you mean? So I ended up with gummy worms for no reason. By accident. Not by accident.
Maybe it was them telling you, "Hey, you need to get us some
Maybe.
stuff. We ain't gonna let you leave this place
Maybe.
without getting it." Look at that, now everything is working just fine, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that does happen quite a lot though, is like, especially at Walmart. I don't know why they do this, but they'll accept cash, but they won't give cash back in those self-serve things. It's really stupid. So, yeah, it happens a lot, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna share those with them. But, point is, everybody's gonna do it differently. It's okay. For those in the back, it's okay. However you do it is how you do it. What works for you is what's important. Granted, obviously, talking with deities and stuff like that, giving them the respect they deserve, you know, and stuff like that, that is very, very important. I will never say to just blatantly disrespect anybody, you know, but especially not.
That's
Uh
just disrespectful.
Exactly. Like, I will never tell you to just blatantly disrespect anybody, but especially not deities. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. I mean, I've had a falling out with a deity before. So, and we're fine now. Took some time apart. We talked about it a little bit. We moved on. But point is, your deities will work around you. I just had such a reaction. Oh my god. Yeah, your deities will work around you. What works for you? And again, this is still hard for me. I understand this mentally. Like, I am consciously saying this to you. I consciously understand this. But I still, after years, feel like if I don't give them something, then I am not worthy of their presence. I'm not worthy of them being here. And that's not the case. Because if I wasn't worthy of them being here, they wouldn't be here. If they didn't want to be here, they would not be. It's as simple as that, you know. So it's just kind of one of those things. Obviously, there's a lot of trauma involved with that, but I am constantly like, oh my god, I fucked up. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. It's just like, take a breath, because first of all, your deities will know you better than you know yourself, always. And 99% of the time, they're very understanding. Especially because I have ADHD. If I don't have a reminder to water my plants, they won't see water for a fucking month. Speaking of, I need to water my plants.
I forgot about my African violets for the longest time until we were
Oops.
moving. I felt so
Whoops.
bad. I know,
I
right?
got it was really weird. Through Tamed Wild, I had a subscription box through them. And I like their stuff. Tamed Wild actually has some really good stuff. And so I had a subscription box through them, and for some reason, they sent me a succulent. They sent me a live plant in a subscription box. I,
I mean,
mhm,
it made it. Did it?
yeah,
Did it
but
make it?
it sat in a mailroom for
Oh,
3 days
nice.
because I forgot about it. But somehow it survived. Yeah,
Damn.
somehow it survived, and I got it in a bigger plant holder. And then I started watering it and stuff, and it populated. 3 of them, or 2 other ones came out. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Ah,
So one of them
nice.
unfortunately died. It was too small, and I think I like removed it too soon because I one of
Mm.
them is huge, and one of them is about a third of the size, but it's really tall. So it's not out, but it's like tall. And then the other one just kind of he goes like this. Um, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he's
Hi,
very
boy.
big. Yeah, it's
Shy
very
thing.
sweet. I like him. Um, but so I think I took the smallest one away too soon. Um, and then they haven't populated since.
You cut the umbilical cord too quickly?
Yeah, yeah, I think I cut it too quickly. Because I mean, it started to do like the rot thing at the bottom, and I was able to pull that off, and it thrived for a little bit, but then it just, yeah. I also found out that like succulents are so weird. Everybody's like, "Oh, succulents are so easy to take care of." No, they're not. No, they are not. People say, "Oh yeah, you need to water them twice a week." No. One week you need to water them twice. The second week you need to water them once. Then the next week you need to water them twice. And the next week you need to water them once. I have overwatered these things.
Nice.
Seriously, I have overwatered and underwatered these things. Because they are so hard to take care of. And it's like I like them. They're cute. They're plants. I didn't think I was ever like gonna have plants as an adult, but I do. I have 2 succulents. Great, cool, whatever.
I had a Venus flytrap, which apparently I could have used for some of my spell work or learning uh, to do like
Mhm.
spell jars and whatnot. And apparently, I was really feeling for these fucking Venus flytraps, and they were thriving for a bit, but then I fucked up something, and then they started dying. It was like, no,
Oh.
I think I left them out too long.
Mm.
I only let them out for like an hour, but like brought them back in. It's like, fuck, now they're dying and burning. But I used what I could in some spell work
Mhm.
because apparently they were exactly what I needed for the kind of spell jar that I was creating, hodgepodging together. It just seemed to
Don't
have worked.
don't you love how that goes?
But now they're gone, and we're actually thinking about later on we go to an actual nursery instead of to the Home Depot.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
actually
Don't
surprised they lasted as long as they did, and they
uh,
were thriving for a bit. They were growing new heads, but yes, Skilla couldn't make it. I named them Skilla. They're hermaphrodites,
nice.
apparently.
Yeah.
The next one I'm gonna name Vascula.
Nice. Ugh. Did you have any other questions?
No, that was all that I had.
Okay.
Dagger, goblets.
Mhm.
What can and can't you put? You could put literally anything,
Yeah, there's no
almost.
limit. There's no limit to what you can and can't do. Or no, sorry, there's no limit to what you can do. As far as can't, that's up to your deities. I mean, there obviously there's going to be things that they don't want. This is why you do your research. This is why you figure out what they like. I never would have known that Artemis likes sweet and sour chicken. That's not something I come up that comes up on my For You page. Like that's not that's not
You
something
know
I ever
what?
would have found out until she
You know,
had
that
me
that
over
kinda
some.
tracks because, in Greece, they had this very popular fucking flavor, garum, and it's kinda
Okay.
like a fish sauce made from fish and whatnot, and, like, they use it for everything. They use it for their breakfasts, their dinners, their desserts. They put that shit on everything, so it's just like and we tried it because my wife loves to, cook, and she likes
Right.
old-timey stuff.
Right.
But yeah, honestly, it was like a different version of sweet and sour sauce.
Huh. And see, I never would have known that. This is I love that we talked about this. Then I'm glad we talked about this. So thank
Garum!
you.
If you ever visit us, remind me that you have to have some garum. It's very
Garum.
sweet for a very savory dish,
Interesting.
but
But
it
yeah,
did
see,
not take off, if you get what I mean.
like
You put
it
that shit
didn't mess with the sauce or didn't mess
yeah,
with
it
the
didn't
dish.
mess up the dish. It still tasted, like, really fucking good, but it's just like, yeah, it sweetened the dish a little bit, but, like, damn.
Nice. And see, I'm glad we talk about these things because I never would have known that.
It makes sense.
Yeah, no, and I love it again. I never would have guessed that. All I knew is that one day I had a fucking container of sweet and sour sauce. I'd put everything else away, but the plastic container that had the sweet and sour sauce, I heard two taps. And then I stood up because I
We
was
didn't
like, "What?"
catch it.
Oh, it didn't catch the taps.
We didn't catch that. No.
Okay. Well, either way, I heard two taps, and then I stood up. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then I hear the two taps again, and it could have only been on plastic. Like you know that the sound that taps
Yeah.
make on certain things. And I was like, "What plastic do I have?" Oh, the sweet and sour. And so I go into the kitchen, and Artemis is like, "I want that. I want the chicken." And I was like, I and I had literally just given them like all offerings as well. So all of their like they had candy and cookies, and that was the same day that Loki stole my fortune cookie. I had eaten half of it. I had just given him like I gave him Girl Scout cookies and Oreos. Like I loaded them up, and I ripped the fortune cookie in half. I'm eating this one while I like one side of it while I'm reading the fortune, and then it's in my hand, and I just feel I just feel this warmth wrap around my hand, and I was like, do you want this? And he's like, yes, but you have cookies. He's like, yes, but I don't have that one.
I mean, it's a
It's
fortune cookie.
yeah, I gave it to him. I gave the other half to him. It was
Someone
just,
who
it was,
fucked with fate and fortune, it makes sense that he would want that fortune cookie.
yeah. And that's another connection that I never made until just now when you said it. This is why I love talking about this shit, because people open my mind to things all the time and I love it. I love to teach, but I also love to learn.
You gotta try garum. We might send some to you, depending.
Hey.
No, wait.
I don't cook.
You don't cook! You need to get
I,
over. You need to get your ass over here so we can fucking feed you.
yeah, it's like
You need
almost
somebody
noon
to
and I
take care
haven't
of you.
eaten yet. just gonna hide.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Babes,
I'm
honey,
intermittent fasting. I only eat
wow.
from noon to 6. So I mean, it's actually a part of the diet.
Do you know what breakfast is?
Yes, it's the breaking of the fast.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You know why?
'Cause it makes you not die. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys have any questions, please ask us. If I don't know, I'll look it up, and we will learn together. But anyway, if you want to find us on Facebook, we are Sisters of the Macabre Podcast. We are also SOTM Podcast page. They're both us. We are on Instagram at SOTM Podcast 1. And if you want to send us an email, that is sisters of the macabre at sisters of the macabre podcast at gmail.com. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we love you. Bye.